We all know life is hard. Discipline makes life less hard. Everything is about maintenance.
Hello and welcome to the Modern 80. I was inspired by this video that I found while I was tumbling down the YouTube rabbit hole, and I just wanted to share some quick thoughts in a short video. Look at these buildings. I'm making this video as a reminder to men that life in all of its aspects takes maintenance. Our machines and buildings require maintenance, period. Our bodies require maintenance. Our relationships and our families require maintenance. Our towns and cities and governments require maintenance. To not maintain something is to take it for granted. We use that phrase all the time without thinking about the actual words. For granted. It is granted, therefore it will always be. When people were walking in and out of these buildings that you see, they assumed that these buildings would always be there. They assumed that the walls and floors would always be clean. Somebody was always going to be there to clean them. They assumed that clean water would always come out of the pipes. They assumed that the electricity would always be on. They assumed that the surrounding area would be relatively safe. But for all those things to happen, all of those things have to be maintained. Regular. Routine. Boring. Often, maintenance isn't very costly in both time and money. Sometimes it can be, but maintenance will never be more costly than not maintaining something at all. Maintenance is also really easy to skip. It's not immediate, is it? If the weekly or monthly or even annual maintenance time came and went, would the building fall down? Would your car stop running? Would you have a heart attack or a stroke? Would you get a divorce? Maybe not this week or month or year, but if we do not maintain that which is precious, and actually it doesn't even have to be all that precious, it just has to be, it will fail. Because we can't take anything for granted. Many of these places that we're seeing here, they're abandoned. They're abandoned as if there will always be another piece of land to make another street, to make another building. But intellectually, we know there isn't. Some days it makes me laugh that people talk about humans living on Mars. Some days it makes me angry. Listen to what Neil deGrasse Tyson has to say about going to Mars.
So there's a chance we could terraform Mars. My favorite word of the past few decades. You turn something that's not like Earth into something that's like Earth. So then you just move there. So here's the catch. If you have the power of geoengineering to turn Mars into Earth, then you have the power of geoengineering to turn Earth back into Earth.
Do you hear that? Because we as a race of beings have not already learned the lesson of taking what we have for granted. There are those of us who are already thinking about doing to this whole planet what was done to these buildings here in these pictures, with no thought to the waste of resources. Men, I wouldn't begin to know the exact percentage, but a good percentage of life itself is just maintenance. I know we look forward to the times when we can just sit down and watch the game, play a game, but I want to make an appeal to you. Aren't times like that so much more fun when you know that the gutters are cleared, the bills are either paid online or mailed out, and right before you sat down to have that break, you just took a shower because you had been to the gym? I mean, isn't that really the rest that we're after? Along with maintenance comes delayed gratification. I have a conviction that the concept of delayed gratification is a very orderly and therefore masculine concept. So men, maintain that which is important. This has been the Modern 80. I'm Odium. Like and subscribe. Come back for the next reflection.